Alright, hello, welcome to the video, guys. We're going to start with the T100 LT this week. I want to give you guys a tier 10 game because we only went up to tier 9 last week. And then what we're going to do is I would like to play the SP1C again, and also I'm going to play the AMX 1357 because I want to get up to the 2 mark on this, and I want to get up to a 1 mark on this. Tier 6, except for everything but the Type 64, like we actually marked the T52. I didn't know I actually marked this thing. I still have to play this, but I'm not going to do that in a light tank lineup video. And other than that, I mean, I still have to mark the M41, so I want to give you guys some different tanks, so that's why we're going to play the 1357 tonight and also the T100 LT, but I think I am going to play the M41 as well as the SP1C again, just because these are the tanks I'm working on, right? But I think it's informative nonetheless. I know you guys want to see different tanks, but again, where I'm at with my content is I'd like to just give you guys go back to like my 1 to 2 videos a week style because I kind of like burned myself out playing this game, and that's what I've decided to do is just come on here once a week on my days off where I have a lot of time and give you guys this content. So again, T100 LT to start. You guys know about this vehicle. The gun accuracy is not great, but surprisingly this thing can snapshot. It's very low to the ground. The concealment is very good, and the mobility is really good. And you know, everything about this tank is just, it's good, right? It's not great, but it's nice. It's a nice tank to play. I think that I'm going to like the Manicore when I finally get up to it. I think that's going to be my favorite tier 10. Like I said, I'm still working my way up, right? But this tank has been a blast, which is wild because when I first got it and played like my first 70 battles in it, I actually hated this thing. And for the next few hundred battles, I've actually enjoyed playing this thing quite a bit. Again, I can't 3-mark it. I'm just not good enough, right? I'm just not good enough, guys. 4,300 combined, like this is a ridiculous number to obtain. Some people are that good, you know. You got people like Skill and all these streamers that can 3-mark it. Some people say it's easy, and it's like then you don't need to be watching my content, man, because you're definitely if you would call 3-marking any tier 10 tank easy, you're way ahead of me in terms of skill, so you really shouldn't even be wasting your time watching my content unless you find it enjoyable. But yeah, we have the crew pretty stacked out on this thing. Full brothers in arms, situational awareness, snapshot, smooth ride, full concealment, recon, repairs, off-road driving, intuition, and then we even have controlled impact, which I've noted to you guys. Controlled impact is actually worth it if you have a crew that looks like mine. Controlled impact, at that last moment of the game when everyone rushes in, like if you're on the losing side, right? Someone will ram you. It's almost guaranteed, and you'll end up doing more damage to them, and you'll take less damage from them, right? So it's kind of worth it because you actually get a little bit better numbers from the game, right? And you would never think that, like Whirls, I go, how often do you ram people? But it's like, I'm telling you, man, people ram me quite often, and like especially casual players will just ram you at the end of games. It's not, for me at least, it's not uncommon. And I'm telling you, if you take this perk, you're talking at the max 15% extra ram damage when someone rams you, and you're taking 15% less. So there's even a chance that someone could ram you, you do more damage to them, and then if you didn't have this perk, maybe you would die. And with this perk, you don't die, and you can get another shot off. I'm just telling you guys, it's like, it's pretty crazy, actually, how useful this can be in the right situation. Anyway, let's get into the games, guys. I'm going to pop my own boosters here, and we will go for it. We'll start with the T100 LT, and we got to work our way up on this battle pass, man. I might be playing a little bit tomorrow for sure, since it's my second day off tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. We did play the SP1C, so I'm going to go ahead and reset this for our session today, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. The sessions in the SP1C, let me see if I can just turn this fan a little bit. I don't want you guys to get the wind noise, fan noise, but it gets pretty hot in here, man, when I close this door. But I was going to say, I played the SP1C today, guys. The games were not great. I only won 2 of them, and like this is the reality of World of Tanks, right? Like last week, I played so well. Like, I think I had a 75% win rate or something like that over like 10 battles or 12 battles, or however the math was. I think it was a little under 75%, 71 or whatever the heck. But my session was stellar. It really, really was. And then we played the SP1C today, man. And I mean, I played a bunch of other tanks last week, right? But in terms of the tier 7 games with the SP1C, ooh, one game I had a lot of damage, one game I had a lot of spotting. We did get Prokhorovka once, and that ended up being a draw. We just couldn't quite clean the team up in the end, and all my teammates kept dying as they pushed in. But yeah, it was a weird one. I ended up going on the opposite side of the map. That's, I guess, the west, right? And coming all the way back around, and it was just a weird game. I probably should have saved it to show you guys, but I didn't. Yeah, it was definitely a weird one. We have a Baboons player, Sergeant Fuzzy Boots. I don't know who this guy is, but he's in the Baboons clan. So this guy's in the RHM Panzerwagen. We'll have to watch out for that. I don't really like this spawn, to be honest. I prefer the other one. I feel like I always do better. But we're going to try this bush line here. I think right here. And I'm the only light tank, right? Yeah, so we definitely want to stay alive here. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to keep my scouting setup on. By the way, that's CVS, Bounty Optics, Bounty Low Noise Exhaust. So I'm going to keep that on, and I'm going to come up this way and hope that the RHM Panzerwagen doesn't make an active pass here. In fact, I'm almost considering like just coming here for a second to see. I'm going to knock some trees down, okay. I like to actually come here for a second. It's almost not even high up. Like I'm too low to get my vision. Holy crap, I can't talk. To get my vision over this hill. But I just want to sit here for a minute and see, like... Because at this tier, man, you got to be so careful. It's all tier 10s. I'd almost rather not even take this push, to be honest with you. And just play the mid. Because, like, this is really risky, man, going here now. But I want to see if I can catch the RHM out. Because my concern, right, is that the RHM is going to make an active pass, spot me in this bush line, and I'll get deleted by, like, one of the Like, they have an FE 4005 and stuff, you know, so... Just, you got to be so careful at this tier. You really, really do. Let's see if I'm lit here. Where is he? Okay, we're getting some spotting on the T-62. Where did you say? E7? I'm going to try and go to this bush line and see if I get lit. I think it's worth the risk at this point. Let's see. There he is. You see how I do everything at a distance, though, man? Like, it's you got to be so freaking careful at tier 10. And, like, I'm not really even warmed up. So, like, the last time I played tier 10 was quite some time ago. Actually, I played one game in the T100 LT, like, a week ago. But... You see how far away I was when he spotted me? Like... View range is ridiculous on the RHM, man. It's like well over 500, I'm pretty sure, so... But we have really good concealment, so here it goes. Alright. Yeah, people are clicking on me already. Scout! Oh my god! It's like, dude, I'm countering the RHM. Relax. Everyone calm down. Make a pass right here too, I think, actually. Probably relight the 140 as he's poking, but... I don't know, we're just kind of winging this, man. I don't think our big guns are really doing that much good. There goes the 140. I mean, you gotta put our gun over here, I think, at this point. RHM is still alive. Where'd that TP go? Okay. Yeah, this team's getting slaughtered over here. Holy crap. Really have a shot on the Foch. Okay. Hit him there, that's fine. We're going to lose this side of the map, but I think the good thing is we have all the support right here. So what I'm going to do is come back to like right here and just use my gun support. We could have taken this bush initially, right? Like, again, hindsight's always 20/20. The RHM didn't really do what I thought he was going to do. So we probably would have been okay, but it's just me being safe, man, you know? Like, that's just how I play, man. If you watch someone like Ayuksen, he would already have outplayed the RHM easy, so. If we had one more of this side of the map, I would be making active passes probably right here. Yeah, he's probably like right here. If I had to guess. I'm trying to do this safely, man. Like, as safely as I possibly can do it, you know? We've been very passive this game. I do agree, but, you know, I'd rather stay alive. I don't want to get deleted by any of these big tanks. Let's see. There's Fosh. See how much hate you get in the chat, man, when you stay alive? Don't do dumb shit. Okay. I think we're safe to kind of do this now. What concerns me is the Centurion and stuff over here. I don't want to get hit from the side. You guys know what I mean? This. I think we can kind of do this now. If I come low, I shouldn't get hit from here. Okay, good. What's next? What RHM's probably sitting up here now, I think. So try this. Just doing it really slowly in case I get lit here. There he is. Okay, good. Now I think we own this. And then we have side shots on the Hori and the IS-7 here. We still have a Batchat 25T that's unlit. Let's make a pass right here. Just come up like this. There he is. He's coming down. See why I don't like that guy just got deleted off the map, man. This is why I'm so cautious, guys. You know, like, people can say what they want in the chat. I really don't care. I play the way I play, and it is what it is, man. I'd much rather be way too passive and stay alive and kill Artie on my way in, you know? Okay, now just the IS-7. What did that guy tell me to do? Go play with the dolls? Interesting. He said something like that. Good, that's all my spotting too, or some of it. And there you go, man. I mean, what do we end with? 3,600 combined or something? So, I'll take it, man. And we stayed alive longer than the RHM. So. I just wing it, guys. Like, honestly. Like, I didn't think that was that bad. We ended up with the win, and we got the spotter badge. Like, we got a spotter badge. You know, we did 2,400 spotting, 1,300 damage. And at the end of the day, man, it's like, the higher the tier I play, the more passive I usually am, just because tanks hit harder and you got to be so careful. The RHM played a really good game, man. He did almost 4,000 combined. So in reality, he played technically better than me. We got, after everything was accounted for, close to that number as well. 30, what, almost like 3,800 combined or something like that. So I don't, I just, like, honestly, guys, ignore the chat, man. I'm not a Unicom player. So for me to, when I'm very passive and for me to come out with a score like this, where I'm third by experience, like, yeah, the IS-7 is this guy's probably like a really good player. He's got an 8,000 WTR. I mean, he's pretty good. So, whatever, man. Like, pick on the light tank all you want, but third by experience, guys. You know, so even with how passive I was. So that's all I'm telling you, man. Just be patient and don't die. Like, just stay alive. Like I said, I've won so many more games by choosing to be more passive than more aggressive. So I just don't care, man. You know, I play how I play, man. And again, I'm not a Unicom player, but I think we did okay. So SP1C. I want to play this vehicle. I think let's play the SP1C first. Then we'll go to the 1357, and then I might just go back and play another T100 LT game just to give you guys more like higher tier content. But I want to play this stupid thing because I'm trying to market. So, but yeah, it's just all about patience, guys. You know. And I swear I should just start turning the chat off, man. You know. The problem is the initial play we made didn't allow me to get into that bush line. Like, I made the play I made to possibly try and counter the RHM. And because I didn't spot him at first, then it was too risky, in my opinion, to go to that bush line. Because if I get spotted by people on that hill over there, then I'm out in the open. So we make a couple active scout runs. We outspotted the RHM. Well, we spotted him doing the same thing. And then we were careful as people pushed in, and then I moved a little bit onto the hill. We were kind of spotting people as they were poking up a little bit, and then we adjusted. Went all the way around, through the bush line, near the river, came all the way back up, and we excelled. So. I will take the W. Shell velocity. Like, going from this to the T100 LT is the biggest mistake ever. Because the shell velocity is literally like... it's like... 1,500 meters a second is the shell velocity on the T100 LT. So the T100 LT, literally the shell goes 2.5 times faster. This is a tier 9 game, man. I have to be careful. Is there already? There is. I'm going to move. Interesting, man. And watch. I bet you that guy doesn't even get insulted by the enemy team. They probably don't even say anything about him making a YOLO play, right? They're just like, oh, okay, fine. Light tank, our light tank's dead. Who cares? Guy once. Wow, that was a pretty good shot by that guy. Look at that. Look at that. Want the Foch to take this shot for me, man. I'm literally hiding behind him, man. I didn't realize these guys were pushing in so fast. We've lost this entire corner. This is why a lot of times I'll click on the corner over here, because people leave it wide open. We just have to run, man. So we've lost it entirely. Come back over here, see if maybe we can get somewhere between where we are now and where the Hellcat is on our team. without getting spotted, hopefully. AMX might poke like right here. Boris is kind of covering it. This is a loss all day, but I'm going to try and do my best to get some damage here or something. I wish we were getting some of this spotting, but there's like trees in the way and crap. The Waffler, whoever, was doing a really good job with support, though. I was pretty pleased with those shots he was taking. Trying to at least light something as these guys are coming in. Trying to give the Waffle a couple shots. Come on, guy. Sorry, man. This is just a situation of trying to figure out, like, how do I get the most damage out of this game? That's, like, really all this is at this point. I'm going to go try and help the KV-5, but he's already melted off the map. I don't think I beat this guy's reload. I see the guard. Can't really do anything about it. Okay, 1500 damage. I'll take it, man. I don't know what these games are. I mean, the T100 LT game actually wasn't bad. We just kind of had to, like, adjust to certain things. But this is just, like, we lost the important part of the map, and most of this game was just trying to find shots. And I don't even think we did it that well, but it is what it is. Let's play the 1357. And then I think I'm actually going to go back to the T100 LT, to be honest with you guys. Just been feeling kind of hopeless in this SP1C today. Yeah, is what it is. Okay, tier 7. I got so many tanks, man. I can't even find them. Okay, let's play this vehicle. It's been a while since I played this thing. Okay, and that game, by the way, was a 10K WTR. So it is actually better than I thought it was by numbers and by how we played. Because I was definitely in agreement with some people saying, like, I'm being too passive, but I don't think people get, like, it's better to stay alive, because you'll always get all those people in the chat, like, complaining, you know, thinking that you're supposed to be making active scout runs the whole game. But I was kind of in agreement with them, I won't lie. But it's like, at the end of the day, man, this is how I play. And regardless of what people say in the chat, I wouldn't have changed how I was playing, so. Okay. Really not a fan of this map. I've never have been. But we're going to go... This is actually a tier 6, 7, 8 game. I'm going to go here. I think the T-34-3 wants to do the same thing, but This is like the go-to spot. So we're going to knock down some trees here. And just hope this guy doesn't get spotted behind me. Okay, Hellcat. Got 2 on him. Come down. I think it was the T-34-3 that spotted the setter. Okay, OI. It's just really just information, that's all that is. Take 3 at him. And now, I didn't even get spotted, right? I'm gonna run towards the mid. Because what starts to happen, in my opinion, is that if you stay at this bush too long, people get aggressive in the mid, and then I like to catch them out as well. But the setter has been pretty stationary. The T-52, though, is another question mark. So let's try and figure out where this guy is. Just going to make sure I'm not spotted here. Wait a second. And then I'm going to knock down this tree like this. This is what I do. And then I come back. Not spotted. And we'll just sit here. T-52 actually went this way. Can we relight this guy? I'm just going to go on reload. I wasn't spotted, so I'll sit right here. I think most people have already been lit, though. They got a lot of people pushing this direction. I kind of want to put my gun right here. Where's this Lynx? How can I eliminate this Lynx or get shots into this Lynx without putting myself in harm's way? Maybe here for now. What will this Lynx do? Here he is. I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find a shot into this guy without going overboard, you know, on my position. They're just like all behind this hill. Do you have shots up here, man? I'm looking for them and I can't find them. Should probably just be using my mobility, to be honest with you. Back. Spotted the Giro like all the way over here. He's like in the middle. This is a good example of why I'm not a fan of going east on this map. Like, I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. I thought I'd be able to clean him up, but that's fine. Super Hellcat's resetting actually pretty well for their team, but... Alright, let's come out. Put pressure on this Lynx. I'm gonna go right past the E4. I'm gonna eliminate this guy. Hopefully this guy, the OI, doesn't delete me. Okay, he's turning. Oh, goodness gracious, man. How did this T-34 just bounce the OI? Well, I tried, man. I thought I might be able to get around this. The Pollock hit me, and the OI hit me at the end there. And it was the Hellcat that put a shot to me that put me down. Oh well, it is what it is. I think we should still win this, though. I think these guys should win this fight over here, right? I thought they had the HP to do it. Go for the shot, man. Go! Oh, goodness gracious, man. There you go. Alright, now they get back on cap, and these guys both shouldn't be able to get back to the base. I don't think any of them should be could get back to the base in time with the double cap, so... Let's see what happens here. SU-100Y will have one shot against these guys, likely. But I think they're going to be too late to get on the cap. Let's see if they get a third on. What will the timer be? 20 seconds. I want to say... we still win this. This is really close. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds, so let's find out. Okay, cap. I think we win, yeah. I think it's like 3 seconds, right guys? I think it has to be within 3 seconds, maybe 4. And I think that was 4, maybe 5, so... Yeah, by basically 1 second, we just won that game. I'll take it, man. I made an aggressive play there, but, you know, it is what it is. I thought that we were going to cap out at our base, or at their base, sooner. Like, I thought we had the HP over there, but it was actually pretty close. Because some of those guys went back from the east instead of pushing. They kind of split. I think that was actually the right play on their part. But, second by experience, we'll take it. And we'll play one more in the T100 LT, and I think I will call that a session, guys. So, two tier 7s, 2 tier 10s. It's, I think, a decent mix in my eyes. And, yeah, we'll call it there. The SP1C games have not gone well tonight, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, man. All right, let's see if we can get a decent game out of this one. I think I have to try and play the bush line here. They have a mana core, though, which kind of concerns me. But I think that's what we're going to do. If we die, we die, man, but I'd rather put myself in that bush line. Because it's kind of... It's what I excel in, right? This thing has 52% concealment. We can kind of counter a mana core. I like to think. I like to hope. There's like 3 light tanks. It's a Manny, a Sheridan, and we have a Wheelie as well. All tier 10 games. Both of these have been. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. My concern is the mana core. I don't think the EBR 105 is going to do some dumb shit and try and run down the bush line, but if he does, it is what it is. Man, we'll die, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I mean at this tier, guys. It's why I'm so freaking passive, because... Just want to make sure this 105 doesn't spot me as I'm coming in. I want to be, like, right here. I don't like these bushes either, man. They're very non-bushy bushes. And I don't like that. I want to be like right here. Oh. That could have been really bad. Sheridan's pushing in, STB1's pushing in. I think we just push now at this point. We have the support here, let's just go for it. This 105, man. This 105. Like, holy crap, that could have been so bad. Okay. Go. It's gonna be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Get in here, Sent. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Where's their 105? Is he not going to do dumb stuff too, like our guy did? There he is. There's STB1. Greetings. I'm really close to this leopard thing. Just gonna stay right here in this corner. Okay, good. And this is where we can be aggressive. You guys see this? Like, I feel like I know very well when to be aggressive and when to be passive, but in some games, maybe not. You know, maybe not. But I think in this one, we're definitely doing it the right way. We can sneak like this, I think. Good. So STRV. We have a good angle here as well. Beautiful. Has anyone said WTF is the T100 LT doing yet? No. Alright, we must be playing it right this time. No haters, guys. In fact, I would argue if there's haters, we're probably doing something wrong this game because there's no haters. Alright. I'm about to just push into this guy. Ooh, Udez is here. Okay. Let's go like this. Come to this pocket right here. Feel a little bit safer. I don't know what these other boys are going to do, so. Watch me get pressed here, and my team, like, doesn't help. There's so many people sitting back here. Oh good, a heavy's being made fun of this time, so. I really need this team to play the zero line here, man. Like, there's a lot of people sitting here that I really could use on the zero line, because now we're going to lose the zero line, and then I'm going to die. This play will basically be for nothing. These guys are throwing this game right now, to be honest. Hate to say it, but they are. Okay, we actually spotted that guy, man, and he was like looking for a shot into me, and he just got wrecked for it. I don't know where this gorilla is either, man. I don't like this at all. I really don't. Because I can't go back to my original position now. Because we've lost this line, basically. But I think we did well up to this point. I'm pretty happy with this performance up to this point. I don't know if this is the right play here, though. But it felt safer to me. I don't know what you guys think, but it felt safer to sit here. I can't, man. I can't do anything to this guy. Where the heck did that go? Can I get back in this pocket in time? Oh, these guys threw this, man. Like, I needed these people to help, like, so bad, man. I should have just stayed in this pocket, and then the UDES wouldn't have been a problem. But I'm trying to get out of the STRV's render, and then I was thinking about coming back around, and then the UDES finally appeared, but that sucks, man. If these guys had pushed the zero line further, or earlier rather, and if they had gone further too, because they were sitting in the back, we definitely would have won this game already. I think it would have already been a win. But I think we did well, man. I think we did it. Like, I'm rusty, guys. To do almost 5,000 combined on this map, like, I'm pretty satisfied with that. We'll kind of wait until the end of this one because I want to see how this one turns out. But yeah, in my opinion, I think at least the one medium that was sitting back there, like, these guys had to push. I'm okay with the STRV not necessarily pushing, but like the Gorilla and the TVP or whatever, but these guys should have been pushing this. Because when we lost this again, it put me in harm's way, and I couldn't do anything at all. And none of these guys had shots. If they had all just pushed in, we would have won this way sooner. And then we have an angle coming around to get the STRV, and like, it just would have been easy, man, I think. Zero line is pretty important on this map, so if I'm in a tank that I can stay passive, like the T100 LT, I'm gonna go there. Even if it's against a mana core, I'll still do it. So I don't want to go to this guy. Yeah, we should win this. I don't see any way we lose this at this point. Just Artie and the Gorilla. What are we at on time? 42 minutes? Yeah, I think I have to make this my last one, man. Unless we do one more in the... Then we can play the Bulldog, maybe, or something. Yeah, I think staying in that pocket would have been better. I was trying to get too fancy and get out of the STRV's render. But in reality, there's really no reason to do that. Because it's not like I was thinking about going to where I was before that, but I don't even know if that would have been worth it because... Wow, how did he miss that? Because then we might have gotten hit from the zero line or something, you know. You just don't know, man. It's tough. Like, when you're being proxied by someone, you're wondering where you're safe, you know. So this guy like DC or something? It looks like he did. Okay. Good game, guys. Good game. Good game. I don't know where that shot on the UDES went, by the way. It looked like it went right through the tank, no? 4K spotting, guys, 1487 damage. And we are second by experience. So that wasn't bad, man. You know, I think I'm too hard on myself, really, guys. I really do. Because I create content for you guys, I want to have perfect games every single time I get in any tank, right? I think the reality of it is we actually played pretty well this session. We're going to play this tank. The M4190. We're going to play this thing. I'd like to get a game in this. But yeah, like, because I don't play that much anymore, too, like, I feel like you can get rusty. And I think I'm pretty hard on myself, if I'm being honest. There's Greasy in the T34-100. So I'm glad I played this game. Let's see if we can have some fun with him. But yeah, man, it's just like, I don't know. It's just how I feel, guys. Like, I feel like if I don't play a perfect game, then I'm bad at the game. But I think the reality is there's a lot of players that are average, so if I'm in the top couple of people by experience every game, I'm usually pretty happy with that. Probably could have went with the other setup here, but we'll take the scouting setup and might be able to outspot people towards the end. All right, let's see what we can find up here. Oh, yeah. They have two T-34-100s. I don't even know which one's greasy. Should load up my HE for that. It's all good. TVP should be able to eliminate the AMX. Good. He's going to pay the price for making that aggressive play, though, I think. And he does. The 101 of why not to play aggressive. Example A, guys, you know. But don't listen to me. Don't watch me. Go watch the streamers that are better than me. I'm afraid this Artie's going to target me, man, but I really want to get a shot at this T-34. I'm going to back up. Okay, fired. Where else can I go here? I feel like this is the fight I want to be in, but it's very challenging and tricky to get shots off in a tank like this. It's just very bulky. And I find that you're exposed way too much, but I'm trying. Caliban's pushing the north, but we have three guys chilling at the base, so... just kind of playing the support role right here. Trying to decide if I want to get in this fight, like really get in this fight. Or just kind of contain for now. I don't know. I don't think I can get involved in this fight. I think it's too risky. Got him. I hope that wasn't Greasy. I hope that was another guy. Yeah, it was. Greasy's camping, man. He's all the way in the back. I'm going to go back and look for shots on this Forest Spirit, I think. Sue was right there. He could hit me. Okay, let's help the RHM. See if I have shots from here. That'd be swell. Kind of do. Yeah, those don't feel too good, do they, my man? I think I was spotted. Guy scared me. Okay, he doesn't have good view range. Clearly. This gun, man. I really need this gun to behave right now, and it's not behaving. All right, man. This was a slaughter. I really didn't. I thought this game was actually going to be closer, but it wasn't. Good thing this forest spirit is right here to help me. I'm going to come around the far side of this, so if the SU is here, I was going to say he won't spot me. Because if he was coming like this or something, you know, I don't want to get proxied. I want to have the initial shot opportunity. It's just like one of those little things. Good. Exactly who I wanted. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to get out of this game. 1700 damage, 149 assist. I don't know. Maybe we should have gotten involved lower, like down in the south. I don't know, man. I just didn't feel like I could get involved in that fight. I feel like poking in this tank is just very dangerous. But anyway, guys, again, I'm really rusty, but I hope you enjoyed the session. Honestly, I don't know how I felt about these games. The M41 game we just played was like whatever. The 1357 game, I think we kind of made a mistake at the end, but the team was able to win that game. The SP1C game, like whatever, man. I think being that we lost the important part of the map on Overlord, it's just like it's very hard to bring games like that back. But I think we could have found better shots maybe if we went elsewhere. The first game in the T100 LT, again, I'm trying to think of how I could have played it a little more aggressively to get a little more spotting damage, but I think we still played it actually a lot better than I was initially thinking, right? Because I'm always tempted to like read the chat and think that everyone is right about their comments, but it's usually not the case. But you know, sometimes they are, and you know, it's just you're always trying to play for the better of the team, right? Like that's how I play. I always want to play to increase the chances of our team winning as much as I possibly can. And usually for me, that means trying to stay alive and conserve almost all of my HP till the end. And sometimes it means I'm way too passive. So that's how I felt. And the second game we played in the T100 LT is the one I'm really beating myself up over. We still won the game, but I just feel like if I stayed in that pocket, we probably could have at least eliminated the UDES and we would have been better off. But after all is said and done, guys, we did win both of those games, and we averaged like over 4,000 combined in both of those games. We did 1,700 damage, no spotting in the M41. We did 1,500 damage, no spotting in the SP1C. We did get like 130, but I'm not even counting that. And then 1,438 damage, 771 assist in this vehicle, the 1357, the OP tier 7. And we came out with a 9,500 WTR, which is a little bit lower. I'm now aiming for a 10K WTR. That's my goal, but like you never know, man. Sometimes you get really garbage maps, and you just can't quite get that. You can't get the spotting, and we didn't do any spotting in like basically these two vehicles. We did no spotting in those two games. So that's it, guys. We've been going for almost an hour. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care. Until then, bye-bye.